Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you my process for backtesting a swing trading strategy using the 4-hour time frame. And for this strategy it focuses purely on price action, so I'm not going to utilize any indicators. I'm just looking at candlesticks and the movement and flow of the market. We're going to pick a random pair, we're going to go back in time and we're going to explore some different methods of trading the 4-hourly time frame using price action, so keep watching. First, I want to give a quick shout out to FXView. FXView are a trading broker, allowing access to different markets such as Forex, commodities, indices and stocks. FXView have some great features that set them aside from other brokers, including raw spread accounts, low cost commissions, deep liquidity, high leverage up to 500 times your account size. EAs and hedging are both allowed. They also have multiple trading platforms including MT4, MT5 and ACK There are no fees for deposits or withdrawals. And most importantly, FXView are licensed and registered with many different global regulators, including the Financial Conduct Authority. You can open an account with FXView with as little as $5. Alternatively, if you're not ready for a live trading account, you can open a free demo account which allows you to practice trading in a risk-free environment. Check out the link below in the description to start trading with FXView today. So to be able to get a really good practice for this backtesting strategy, I'm going to use a random number generator to create a number for me between 1 and 27 because I have 27 different Forex pairs here on my watch list. So just so that you know that this isn't a pre-planned video, let's do that now. And I'll go for the third time lucky, so 1, 2, 3. Number 3, let's go with number 3. So number 3, I'm ignoring the top 4 pairs here because they are indices and I want to just backtest Forex. So from here we've got 1, 2, 3 is Euro New Zealand dollar. So I'm going to make this chart a bit bigger, and just before I do that I'm just going to erase all my drawings off this chart. Okay, and let's just go back in time now. Okay, so I've gone right back to January of 2015, so I've never been this far back in time before, on Euro New Zealand dollar. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the process of reading price action and focusing primarily on pullbacks for continuation trades, but I'm going to talk through my process as I go. And I'm going to do 10 trades in this practice today. I'm going to just keep a note of the profit loss ratio, what I gain, and see what the results are at the end. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've just established that we're in a downtrend here, and looking at most recent price action, I've just used this tool here which allows me to measure the distance of this reaction like here from the low to the high of that pullback, applying that to current price. I'm going to just see if we get a pullback here. And just setting a market order here because we've got a pullback up and we've just started to swing a little bit here. So I set my stop above this area where we had a nice bit of market structure because I thought that would help to just create a little bit of resistance there for price to move higher. As you can see, I got triggered in, price came up near to my stop, but it consolidated and then it fell down, so that's +2. I'm going to make a note of the date as well, just in case I want to continue this on. So trade 1 +2. And now price is pushing down. I can use this most recent reaction like measurement and just follow price as it moves down here to see if we get another pullback into that area. Okay, so price has pulled back. We're actually moving a bit higher, so I'm going to see what it does first. Alright, that's a very strong bullish candle. Now the previous pullback here that we formed, making this the lower high, is a nice major structure. So if price creates any kind of rejection candle around this level, I may get back in for a short here. Right, seem to be pushing higher, and this wick is rejecting this level now. Okay, so we've pushed past this structure. We've got this big bearish candle back down, so I'm going to actually set an order here for this to be like a sell limit order just below the structure, with a stop above the high here, and a target just a break past the low. Let's see if it gets filled. Okay, so that's -1. Price seems to be pushing up now, so I'm going to mark out these swings here. Just the swing levels of price. So we had the lower high and the new low here, but we've actually closed above this level here, and we formed a new higher low here. Price is moving up, so I'm going to measure the distance of the most recent swing that got broken, which we also call the LSB, because sometimes it looks like here, when price closed above this level, it came down very close to this level, found support, so that could have been a good buying opportunity. It looks like we've already had this LSB move, so I'm going to take the most recent reaction leg move now to see if we can follow price up, to look for a pullback to go long, because now there's been a shift in the trend and I want to follow the trend. If we start swinging higher, then I'll get in for a long here. Yeah. So price has come back to the same distance as this reaction leg. It also tallies up with this little consolidation area that we have here. It seems to be finding some support here, pushing up and swinging a little bit higher. So I'm going to get in on a market order there. The stop's going to have to be below this level here, so I'll set that at this point here. And a target would be a break of this high, so we'll aim for a 3R target. Oh, okay, so that's another -1 there. It seems like we've pulled back to the previous higher low here, and this is quite interesting because price is ranging here. It came down, and then we had a sharp bullish candle up, and then we've had another bullish candle up. So this looks like this could be the trend shift that we were looking for from this temporary downtrend to moving up here. So I'm going to set a buy limit order just underneath this candle here. Stop just underneath this low where we had the momentum coming in, and again I'm going to set my target just a break of that swing high. Okay, that's fine, so that's another loss there. It looks like the trend is continuing to the downside, so let's remove these and let's carry on watching price. Now broken this level here, which means that's the new low, and we have a new high here. That's a perfect measurement of this previous reaction leg here. So it could take this one, or we could take the most recent one, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that for now. Okay, so price has come and rejected that area here. I'm going to set a sell order just above for a second retest. Set my stop above this previous structure here, just so we've got a nice stop on this move. And target just past the low there. I'll set a 2.5. No, I haven't got triggered into that one. That's okay, we'll carry on. I'm going to take this most recent reaction leg measurement now and just follow this again, following the trend. So again, I could set an order here using this reaction leg measurement with a stop just above this structural level here. Did that get, no, that didn't quite get triggered. Okay, there we go. So I got filled on that one using a market order. I waited for a bearish candle to show rejection at the reaction leg measurement. Quite a large stop on there, but it was above this structure here, but 200 pips to make just over 400, so that's a 2R win on that trade. Now I've got this new swing measurement here that I can use to trail behind price. Price has gone above this level, although we have got a bearish rejection here. I think that this push up is quite a strong bullish push up. Sorry guys, I've just realized that my video camera has stopped recording. I think the memory's just gotten full, but you should be able to see the screen okay and hear me okay, so I'm going to just continue with this, but sorry if you've lost me a little bit. Stay with me and let's continue with this backtesting process here. So I'm using this reaction leg measurement again, but as you can see, this push up is very strong. There's a lot of momentum here, so I'm not going to just jump straight in short. I'm going to just see what price does first, because we might be getting a shift in the directional change here. In fact, if we look a little bit closer, this was a pullback that we had here, a new lower high, and before we move down here to create a low, but we've actually gone past that. So what I could do is take the length of this, which is the last swing that got broken, and apply that up here, because we might get a bounce down, but we might get some sort of rejection here if price can't continue going down, and might provide an opportunity for a long. So I'm just going to see what price is doing. Right, nope. So we are pushing higher. I could either take that LSB measurement, or I could take this most recent swing length here, the reaction leg length, sorry, because now I'm interested in looking for a long position, following the flow of the market. So let's just trail both of these measurements up and see what happens. Okay, well, we're definitely going up now. I'm still using that LSB measurement, and we have a different most recent reaction leg measurement here. The price has actually dropped down to. Could get in for a little long here. Set a buy limit entry just above that. The stop's going to have to be underneath this previous little support here. Target a break of the high. Let's see if it gets filled. Right, that's very tight. 58. No, that wouldn't have hit my stop. That is just above my stop. So very tight, but it worked. +2. And that's why it's always good to get a broker that has nice spreads. Still going to trail with this LSB measurement, because price might have a deeper pullback and use that, such as now. So this is the LSB here. I wonder what a fork would show us if we had a fork on. Right, this looks like it's come to this LSB and it's starting to swing a little bit higher here. So I could set an order. I like to set it in the wicks because we tend to get retests of those areas, and my stop is going to be below the structural point here, 120 roughly. Target this upper medium line here and the break of the swing, so aiming for a 3R target. Let's see if that gets filled. Oh, it's just stopped me out. That's okay. Needed to pull back a bit more. So that's -1. Trade number 8. Right, I'm going to take the LSB measurement off now. Let's just have a little look. So I still think that we are in this uptrend here, although recent price action is selling off a bit now. We might come and retest this area here. Which is the major structure there, and let's just highlight this most recent one that price seems to have pulled back to, which is the minor. So we've got 2 levels of structure here that price has previously used its pullback, that one and this one here. Let's come back to this level. If we can get a bounce along here, start to swing higher, that could provide an entry for a long. That one could be it. It's a new high, pulls back. Opportunity there to get long. Quite a big bearish candle though there. And stop is going to have to be at least below this level here. I'm going to set a buy limit just sort of underneath this current candle here. Because we've created this little support here, so I can set my stop just underneath there. And a target, just a break of the high. I'm going to take it up to the, the upper medium level here actually. Let's aim for a 4R target. Ah, there we go, that's nice. Nice win there. Great, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. So I've got 2 more to go. And it looks like this trend is just continuing on up nice. The fork does capture price quite nicely, so we might get a little pullback here. I'm going to measure this deeper pullback and see if we do get a pullback down, maybe to this structural level here in conjunction with the medium line. But I'll just watch price and see what it does, because it will do what it wants to do. As it breaks new highs, I'm just going to trail the fork just to help capture this. It's getting a little bit messy there now. Let's see if we can put a new one in. Just seem to be ranging here. Oops. Got a nice gap up, range, break of the range. It's not far off that. And also we've got this little support here just before the massive bullish candle of momentum. So that could be an area to get long here. If price pushes up past this level, get long with a stop below this red wick here. I guess target could be the break of the swing at 2R, or we could target the upper median line, 4.5. Managing the trade along the way. Let's just see what happens if we get triggered into this or not. So this will be a buy stop if price pushes up. I think that has triggered me in. And down to stop. Right, I'll just make a note of that one. So that's a -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last trade now. Oof, big drop. Okay, looks like it is pulling back a little bit now. I'm just going to remove the fork now just to get it a little bit tidier and remove these. It's falling back into that range. But just marking the swing levels, we had a swing high and a new higher low here, but this higher low has been broken, so this was the last swing before it got broken. Price sort of came into that area. I could, couple of options really. If we get some momentum out of this range, it might continue the uptrend, or it might come up here and then it might create some support here for a short. So sometimes I like to wait, because here we didn't get any kind of retest. After that big momentum candle, I would be looking for maybe a retest here because there is strength coming out of this area, but we didn't get it, so that's fine. But now I'm just waiting to see if we can hold a new high here before I looked for a long. I was too quick to carry on with the candlesticks. I missed this reaction leg measurement that would have given a nice win. So let's just use this one now and trail price and see if we get another opportunity here. It's looking quite weak at the moment. Okay, so price has come down and broke the leg, but it's actually popping a new high past this point here. So if we can dip back down, maybe have an order in here. Stop will have to be just below this level. Target just past the high, same for a 2. Triggered into this long, made a new higher low here, broke the swing here. I'm just wondering if we can go to break even. So I'm going to take this reaction leg measurement, applying that here. And I'm going to go to break even because price shouldn't really drop below this level here. Break even trade. Let's see if that would have won. Would have won, but let's respect the plan. That's a break-even trade, and that makes the 10th trade. So let's tally up the results. 3, 4 wins, 6 losers. So my accuracy isn't as high, but we've made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that makes 4R. 5, 5 losers. Oh, of course. Duh, I took a break even. Sorry guys, my brain's obviously tired. So 5 losers, 4 wins, 1 break even, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus the 5 losers, so I'm up 5R. So it kind of depends on your risk. I usually risk 1% per trade, so 1R is 1% for me. 10 trades and 5% win is not bad. That's pretty good. It's just good practice to do. I think for myself, I definitely would like to get more profit out of these because it really helps when you have a higher win. But I think that this is just something to do to build really good skills and practice trading price action. I'm still developing my ability to read price action, but these are all techniques I got from my mentorship with The Story of Price, and they've been really, really valuable for me. I hope that this has been useful for you guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please do drop me a like. I know it's a bit of a long one, so I hope you're still with me to the end. If you are, comment below. Respect. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!